If studying longer actually worked, you wouldn't forget everything after exams. Last semester, my roommate pulled all-nighters for weeks. Flashcards, highlighters, stress. I didn't. We both got A's. He thought I was lucky. I wasn't. I was just using methods schools never taught you. For 30 years, cognitive science has shown most study habits are built for recognition, not memory. That's why you forget. That's why you feel stupid. And that's why 70% of your study time does nothing. In this video, I'll show you the 4 methods that let you retain more in 2 focused hours than most people do in 8. No motivation talk. No fake productivity. Just what actually works. Why you're studying wrong. It's late. Your desk is a mess. Highlighters, notes, textbook open. You've been studying for 6 hours and you feel productive. Then exam day hits. First question. Blank mind. Meanwhile, the guy you never see study walks out smiling. That's not bad luck. Your brain just fooled you. Here's the problem. When you reread, highlight, or rewrite notes, your brain feels familiar with the material. And familiarity feels like learning. But it's not. It's recognition. And recognition dies under pressure. A Purdue study proved this. One group reread notes. They felt confident. A week later, they remembered less than half. Another group tested themselves instead. Same time. Almost double the retention. The scary part? The rereaders felt more prepared. Their brain lied to them. Think of it like this. Reading notes is watching someone do push-ups. You understand it. You follow along. But you didn't get stronger. The lazy students who beat you aren't smarter. They just trained their brain instead of staring at information. And once you see this, every old study habit starts to feel broken. Retention killer rewrite. Part 1, the blank page protocol, core weapon. This is the method that changes everything. You read once, then you close everything. No notes, no book, no phone. Blank paper, 10 minutes. Write everything you remember. It feels brutal. Your brain panics. It wants to peek. That discomfort is not failure. That is learning happening. When time's up, you check your notes, but only to find what you missed. Those gaps are the only things you study. 5 minutes. Close everything again. Test again. This is how memory is built. Not by exposure, but by retrieval. If you can't pull it out of your head, you don't know it. Rereading feels safe. This feels risky. And that's why this works. Spaced repetition. Why forgetting is a feature. Here's what nobody tells you. Forgetting isn't the enemy. Forgetting is the signal. Your brain dumps information fast unless you remind it at the right moment. Miss that moment, and the memory dies. The fix is simple. Review once the next day, then 3 days later, then 7, then 14. Each review takes 10 minutes because you're refreshing, not relearning. Cramming feels intense, but it builds weak memory that collapses after the exam. Spaced reviews build memory that sticks for years. One short review at the right time beats hours of panic studying the night before. Every time. Part 3, interleaving, why organized studying fails. Most students study in blocks. All math, then all history. It feels clean and controlled, so it's also misleading. Your brain gets comfortable because every problem looks similar. Exams don't work like that. They mix everything. Interleaving fixes this. You rotate topics. One math problem, one history question, one biology concept. Switch every 15 minutes. It feels harder because your brain has to choose the right tool every time. That choice is the skill exams actually test. Students who study this way score dramatically higher without studying longer. It's uncomfortable because it's real practice. Part 4, the pre-test effect, turning lectures into weapons. This sounds backward, but it's powerful. Before studying, test yourself. Guess answers. Get them wrong. When you do that, your brain becomes alert. It starts hunting for answers. So when you finally study or sit in a lecture, the information sticks instantly. Try this before your next class. Look at the practice questions first. Guess, miss most of them. Then listen. You won't zone out. Your brain is already engaged. This single move turns passive studying into active learning without adding extra time. What kills this method? This system works, but most people still fail because they sabotage it. First trap, going back to passive studying. Your brain will beg you to reread because it feels easy. That comfort is the warning sign. If it feels smooth, you're not learning. Second trap, avoiding the struggle. The blank page should feel hard every time. If it doesn't, you're just recognizing information, not storing it. Difficulty is not a problem. It's the mechanism. That's the same lie your brain always tells. Spaced repetition only works if you review right before forgetting. Skip it, and the memory dies quietly. Fourth trap, distractions. Phone nearby, music with lyrics, notifications. One interruption resets your focus and kills retrieval. If you wouldn't bring it into an exam, it doesn't belong in your study session. Final trap, not testing long-term retention. If you can't explain the topic a week later with everything closed, your method failed. Stop measuring study time. Measure one thing only. Can you recall it from scratch? If studying feels uncomfortable, good. That's how you know it's working. Conclusion. Pick one upcoming test, just one. Use the blank page protocol for your next study session. No rereading. Test yourself from scratch. Then compare the result to your last exam. Let the grades speak. You're not lazy, you're not stupid. Traditional studying failed because it trains recognition, not memory. It rewards time, not effectiveness. 2 focused hours of retrieval beats 8 hours of passive review. Every time. Comment which subject you're trying this on first. Next video, I'll show how to use this to learn any skill faster.